This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
This is the Noon Barbados Today update for Wednesday, February 19th, 2014. I'm Dawn Paris. Minister of Agriculture Dr. David Estwick is giving Prime Minister Frundle Stewart 3 days to respond to his alternative proposals to getting Barbados out of the economic crisis. It's only then that he'll decide on his next move. Speaking after the groundbreaking ceremony for the Barbados Water Authority Water Mains project this morning at the Bell Pumping Station, Dr. Estwick told reporters that he's giving Stewart time to go through what he presented to Cabinet last week. He said counting 3 working days, Stewart's time runs out next Tuesday.
When that time comes and I believe that I need to take another stand, you can rest assured I will take it. As I said before, I have to be true to myself. I have to be true to the way I am trained. I have to be true to how I perceive myself to be as a human being. So one thing I'm not going to be is a liar and a hypocrite to myself. That is not going to happen. So wherever that ends, well, it will end. But I will have to wait until the Cabinet and the Prime Minister come to some determination as to how we proceed.
Dr. Estwick has made it clear he's not in full agreement with government's current course of action, including the retrenchment of 3,000 public sector workers. 2 men charged in connection with separate murders appear in court this morning. 20-year-old Akeem Jamar Ford of Pleasant Hall Housing area, St. Matthias, Christchurch, is accused of killing Torian Earl last month. Earl was shot in the head on January 28th while standing with a group of people in Kensington New Road, the city. And the husband of a woman who was found dead over the weekend also faced the court. 57-year-old Colin Hadley Reefer was charged with murdering his estranged wife, Cheryl Bourne Reefer. Her body was found at his home in Fort George Heights, St. Michael on Saturday. A Barbadian man is in a Guyana prison after getting into an altercation with a minibus driver and stabbing him multiple times about his body. Mike Clark, who's in Guyana to attend next Sunday's Republic Day Carnival, was denied bail when he appeared in court and was remanded to jail on a charge of inflicting grievous bodily harm on the driver, Sean McAllister, with intent to maim or disfigure him. He'll reappear in court tomorrow. Clark's lawyer said the misunderstanding stemmed from his client being hit by the minibus. Former Tourism Minister Noel Lynch is agreeing with the IMF that Barbados can't afford to give concessions to hotels at this time. In its Article 4 consultation report issued last week, the IMF said government's tax base has been significantly eroded by waivers and exemptions, and concessions such as those given to sandals only make things worse. Lynch, who's now a tourism development consultant to the Grenada government, tells Barbados Today while he believes a brand name like sandals is good for Barbados, it's not a good time for big tax breaks.
I question, however, if we have not gone overboard in an environment that we can least of all give away taxes, give away revenue that we're making in an environment where revenue is not thriving, and then expect to extend it to everyone else in the industry. The level of concessions and benefits we can ill afford to give away in those measures at this time. And therefore, if you're going to try to seek to extend them to the rest of the industry, you can imagine the type of issues that you're going to be dealing with.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
We turn our attention to Trinidad and Tobago, where the President of the Senate says parliamentarians deserve a pay hike. Addressing the recent salary hike recommendations by the Salary Review Commission, Timothy Hamill-Smith said the current pay earned by parliamentarians is not, quote, a living wage. Pay hikes as high as 24% are being recommended for most of the country's top office holders, including the Prime Minister, Opposition Leader and Chief Justice. The Prime Minister's salary would move from $48,000 to more than $59,000, and the Leader of the Opposition would go home with over $29,000 compared to the current salary of just under $24,000. The proposed increases would cost the Trinidad and Tobago government over $74 million every year. Internationally now, an 84-year-old nun has been jailed for nearly 3 years for breaking into a U.S. nuclear weapons complex and defacing a bunker holding bomb-grade uranium. Megan Rice and 2 other activists, each jailed for more than 5 years, had cut through 3 fences at the complex in July 2012, and after reaching the facility that holds the country's supply of bomb-grade uranium, they painted messages, hung banners, and threw blood on the bunker wall. Officials claimed there was never any danger of the protesters reaching materials that could be detonated or made into a bomb. And that's where we end the noon update. Join us again at 6 this evening. Until then, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper, and like us on Facebook to get more news and sports. I'm Dawn Paris.
This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.